Hey, it's Scott from GameSoda, and this is our look at EA's upcoming SSX title due for release in January 2012. Personally, I've been a fan of the series since the original SSX, which was a launch title on the PS2, and the series went from strength to strength until about the third game, I'd say SSX 3. We can just pretend that SSX on tour didn't exist. That said, next year's SSX seems to be a return to form for the series that everyone has been waiting for. I think it has to be said, though, that though SSX is at its core a snowboarding game, it's not a sports game per se. I won't lie to you, I hate sports games. I really hate sports games. That said, SSX is one of my ultra favorite games of all time, and to be honest, I would buy a brand new console just to play this. If you're familiar with the series, you'll know that SSX is about crazy tricks, massive thrilling levels, and a sense of adrenaline that no other game can give you. Combine that with an in-depth trick system, great aesthetic design, and awesome controls, and you have something really special. Let's pray this SSX delivers on that. Focusing on the present, what does next year's SSX have to offer? This time around, the developers have modeled the available mountains on actual satellite terrain detail, creating regions with no invisible walls and allowing players to trick off practically anything. That is pretty cool. The environments look huge and truly epic, and the gameplay reflects what SSX fans desire in the series. More tricks, more adrenaline-pumping drops, and a slick control system. Please let us use the old control system, EA. I won't lie, I'm extremely excited by this title. Matt and myself are up for some game testing, EA, so, if you've got some code, let us know. We're up for it. At last year's E3, we got to see this trailer, the Deadly Descent trailer, the trailer that caused a backlash of millions of SSX players against EA, clearly destroying the series we knew and loved so well. This trailer shows SSX in the light of some sort of military operation. You imagine snowboarders skiing down the hill with like Uzis or something, gunning each other down, doing missions. That is not what we expect from SSX, and this didn't look good. Anyway, they did take a direction change after this trailer. I'm glad you guys released this trailer, because if you had released this SSX version, we would have cried. We would have cried big boy tears. Also, the logo looked pretty cool. Anyways, with direction change in mind and focusing on the present, EA gave us this. The graphics have been given the next-gen treatment, as you can see, and the game looks pretty insane. It has an all-new physics engine, and also the animations look really, really wicked, so props to the animators. On the multiplayer side of things, SSX supports up to 100,000 players live at one time, and similar to the autolog system in Hot Pursuit, a built-in sort of social networking system, where players can like their favorite drops and more. It seems to have a great deal of sandbox-type gameplay in a similar fashion to SSX 3, which is totally not a bad thing. This time we've also got squirrel suits to glide down the mountain if we wish. I don't think you can go down the entire mountain in a squirrel suit, but I'd say it's probably pretty good for tricky sections of a track. SSX will see old characters return to the series, and I'm pretty certain we can expect some fresh faces in the lineup, just like the previous games. Hopefully they'll have the same deep trick system that was in Tricky, which I've hoped since the beginning, but that's just a personal wish. As for the aesthetic design of the game, it has a very contemporary look and feel. Great UI design when boarding. The minimalist sort of thing looks really awesome. It keeps the focus on the rider, keeps the focus on the environment, and it looks really slick. Also, the addition of more realistic character outfits is pretty cool. Adds an extra bit of believability to the game. If the trailers are anything to go by, we can expect the same great audio and music treatment of this tunnel, and word on the street is that you'll be able to play your own music in-game too, so that suits everybody just fine. We are totally looking forward to the new SSX, the new next-gen SSX. We're not ones to kiss ass, but this game looks really, really, really good. You can find out more about SSX at ea.com/SSX, and look out for our retrospective feature on the older SSX games a bit later on. I'm Scott from GameSoda. Thanks for watching.